Peekaboo
Peekaboo
Story!
story.
In a quiet valley, hidden beneath a sky full of stars, there is a place few have ever seen, a little round house that glows softly at night. Inside that house lives a girl named Alara. Her eyes sparkle like moonlight, and her hands move as gently as the wind. She is known as the Dream Weaver, a magical artist who can take dreams, emotions, and thoughts and turn them into living colors. Every evening, when the world begins to drift into sleep, Ilara opens her windows. The night air fills her room with floating ribbons of light. They are people's dreams, escaping for a moment to wander freely. Some are bright and joyful, twirling through the air like ribbons of gold. Others are faint and shy, soft as whispers. And some come trembling, heavy with fear or sadness. Alara listens to them all. She treats every dream as something precious, because she knows even the smallest dream holds a story worth telling. Her loom stands in the center of the room, tall and shining like it's made of starlight. It hums with a sound that feels almost alive, soft, steady, full of warmth. Alara ties her hair, takes a deep breath, and gently begins to weave. The first thread she pulls is golden, glowing like sunshine. That's the color of happiness, of laughter, friendship, and hugs that make you feel safe. Next, she chooses a silver thread, cool and shimmering like moonlight on water, the color of hope and wonder. Then comes a deep, indigo thread that's sadness, not the kind that hurts too much, but the kind that makes you remember how much you care. With every movement of her hands, the threads dance. They twist, spin, and sparkle, turning into pictures that float in the air. One tapestry shows a child flying through a field of candy-colored clouds on a kite made of giggles. Another shows a kind dragon curled around a tiny village, keeping it safe while everyone sleeps. A third tapestry shows a lonely star that was once afraid to shine, but found courage when it realized the night sky needed its light too. As Alara works, her cat Nimbus curls up beside the loom, his eyes half closed, purring in rhythm with the weaving. Sometimes, when Alara hums, the whole workshop hums with her. The walls shimmer, the threads pulse softly, and the dreams begin to whisper. They tell her stories in tiny voices, stories only she can hear. And she listens carefully, smiling, as if she understands every word. But not every night is peaceful. Some nights, the dreams come tangled. The colors clash, and dark threads snake through the air, filling the room with shadows. These are the nightmares, the dreams people try to forget. They twist and curl, forming scary shapes, a dark forest, a crashing wave, a pair of glowing eyes in the mist. The room feels colder. Even Nimbus hides under the loom. Alara feels her heart tremble, but she doesn't run. She knows that even nightmares are just dreams that got lost. "You're not bad," she whispers to the dark threads. "You're just scared." She picks up the tangled threads and begins to weave again, slowly, carefully, kindly. At first, the shadows resist, but then something begins to change. The black threads melt into deep blue, then mix with gold and violet. The scary forest becomes a peaceful night full of glowing fireflies. The crashing wave turns into a shining ocean at sunrise. The glowing eyes become a pair of gentle stars. The nightmare transforms into a story of courage and healing. By the time Alara finishes, the workshop is filled with a soft glow. The tapestry of the night is more beautiful than ever, because now the darkness and light are woven together, making each other stronger. Alara steps back and smiles. "See?" she says softly. "Even fear can turn into beauty when we face it with love." As dawn begins to rise, golden light slips through her window. The tapestries shimmer like living rainbows. One by one, they lift off the loom and float gently toward the open sky. Ilara waves her hand, and the threads unravel into tiny sparkles that drift back into the dreams of sleeping children. Somewhere, a little boy wakes up smiling, remembering that he flew through the sky last night. Somewhere else, a girl wakes from a nightmare, feeling calm and brave for reasons she can't explain. Alara watches from her window, her eyes warm with wonder. Every dream returns home, she whispers. Every dream finds its dreamer. She writes something in her journal before resting, sketches of new tapestries, notes about dream colors, ideas for what to weave next. And at the top of the page, she writes, "Dreams are not just stories we see at night. They are lessons our hearts try to teach us." Before she falls asleep, she looks up at the morning sky and whispers one last thought. "What dream will find me tonight?" The loom answers with a soft hum, ready to begin again when the stars return. And now, dear dreamer, Alara has a question for you. If you could weave your own dream, what colors would you use? Would your happiness be gold? Your courage red? Your kindness green? Would your dreams sparkle like stars or shimmer like seashells? Share your dream in the comments. Maybe, one night, Alara will find it floating through the sky and weave it into her next masterpiece, a tapestry of your imagination. Thank you for watching, dreamers. If you liked this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more magical adventures. And always remember, the world is full of colors waiting for your touch. Keep dreaming, keep imagining, and keep painting your life with light. Dream on, little dreamers. Dream on.